Hi, I'm John Kramer, and I love politics, but I don't love the CEOs of the big three automakers, or as I like to call them, Curly, Moe, and Larry, who appeared before Congress today where there was, in my opinion, a eureka moment.
The interesting thing to me all along has been that all three of you have come in together, and I've read the plans and reread the plans, and I would sort of qualify them this way. Ford's plan is kind of life is wonderful, and you've already done a lot of the things that need to be done, and fortunately, whether you were lucky or smart, back in 2006, you borrowed money at lower rates and were able to fund yourself. I think it was probably because y'all were forward-thinking, and congratulate you for that.
So I guess that makes Ford Larry. You know, he's the kind of guy, if you leave him alone, he probably wouldn't get any trouble unless Moe shows up, and then, you know, look out, all bets are off.
Chrysler doesn't really want to be a standalone business. I mean, that's well documented. The fact is that basically what your plan is about is you want to hang around long enough so that you can date somebody and hopefully get married soon before you run out of money. Cerberus owns 80% of this company and has cash, lots of cash, that they are unwilling to put into this company.
And so Chrysler sounds like Curly to me. You know, it's like they said, he has no new ideas. He's already been bailed out once and sold to the Germans and sold back again. And, you know, the guy's pretty hapless on his own, and he's just hanging around here waiting for someone to take control of him so he'll know what to do.
I have to tell you, I have some trouble. These other guys have a different problem because they cannot access cash. They don't have a father sitting up here with cash that can inject into their companies. They have to go out on the public markets. You're in a different situation. You're a portfolio company in a private investment firm that has lots of money, and they are unwilling to invest that money in your company. And I want to add one other thing to it. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for GM, and we're going to talk about them in just one second. We all know this. It's almost like you lucked up. I mean, you guys were getting ready to be bankrupt, and all of a sudden GM's in trouble, and they have the sort of the clout, if you will, and Ford joins in to come up here and ask for public monies.
And so, I guess by process of elimination, that makes GM Moe. You know, the leader, the guy that comes up with a stupid idea and drags Curly and Larry down with him. And, you know, when he's in charge, things never end well. So for me, the eureka moment came today with the realization that we shouldn't be talking about a bailout of the big three automakers. We should be dealing with these companies as separate entities because, you know, the waters are rough and there's a horrible storm at sea, but these guys are in three different boats of their own making. And, you know, the Ford boat looks like it's not in such bad shape. With a little help, they should be fine. The Chrysler boat, well, 80% of that boat is owned by a company that has the resources to bail it out on its own if it was willing to assume the risk. But instead it's asking the American taxpayers to do it for them. And that GM boat is huge, it's falling apart and sinking fast. And the thing of it is, there's nothing written in the stars that says there has to be three big automakers in Detroit. Just like nothing was written in stone about there always being a Curly, Moe, and Larry. Remember Shemp and Curly Joe?